This place has already been looted more than once. Not a thing. This place has already been looted more than once. Nothing here. Not a thing. Not a thing. Yes! Found it! I was worried there'd be nothing left. These little guys are so cute. It's a coupon for the prize machine.
The purple department is closed for inventory review. Please try back later.
Jameson Control Unit, model... Yes, this is the exact one. So many board games. It's a shame I can't stay. Someone's out of meeples. Wait, that's a different game. Zero. We don't need to pay for the prize, but what about the other stuff? 69.90. 122.90. Well, there's nothing to pay with, and we can't just take it and walk on out of here.
Don't look at me. Who could predict we need money again?
Who'd have thought we'd need money again? Saw a wallet in the drugstore this morning, and I didn't even give it a second glance.
Oh dear, it seems as though you forgot to pay for your items. Please stay where you are. Security will escort you to the cashier.
Phew, that was close. How are we supposed to get past that?
This is crazy. The incident, the robots. Hell, aliens could invade, and for the cashiers it'd be business as usual. Damn. didn't think this through.
How do we even pay? You got a couple of $100 on you? A credit card? It's been ages since I've even seen money.
I forgot my purse. Let's go head to security. Find some way to turn off the alarm system.
Okay, we got everything?
I think that covers Brian's list. We can't take out cash without a debit card, and banks aren't open again until, well, ever. The staff room. No good. Most likely it's opened using an access card, or maybe at the security post. It's dark in here. Fortunately, I've got a flashlight. Security terminal. I doubt any of the guards are still out there. I think I can turn off the alarm systems from here, but I'll need the access codes first, and only the guards have those.
I'm sure this won't end well. They've installed electronic devices everywhere. Microchips get scanned on entry and exit, calculating work hours. Everything's arranged to reel in customers and dazzle them with new products. No one's supposed to leave without buying something. And of course, the camera silently records it all. They say it's a safety precaution, but that's bullshit. They record your every move so they can use it against you, publicly if they have to. I say to hell with that. Under the constant gaze of dangerous digital babysitters and fear of being replaced by a talking mannequin if you don't hit the sales quota? Well, but still, better than living on welfare. Won't be long before they've replaced us all and it's too late to cry about it. Don't say Josiah Sanders didn't warn you.
A docking station for charging and upgrading robots. No wonder it got left behind. It's beyond repair.
Destroy all humans.
Emily, help! Ugh, too close.
Look, there's a pass card under the printer. No way. They're still alive? The tank must have an enclosed ecosystem. I envy you, little fishies. It's rough out here. It's an office terminal. Design's not bad, but it looks a little cheap. Locked. If only this were a video game. The password would be written right on it. A personal pass card. If we hadn't moved that printer, we wouldn't have seen it. Locked. If only this were a video game. The password would be written right on it. think I can turn off the alarm systems from here, but I'll need the access codes first, and only the guards have those. Now, let's look at what we've got. The staff room. I wonder if anything useful is left inside.
Jenny, did you get a load of the new guy from the Red Department? Bundle of nerves, always dropping stuff. I'd like to help him out, give him some advice. But the poor guy, he's like cripplingly shy. Yesterday, I offered to help him move some surplus inventory after closing, but when I asked his name, his face went all scarlet. And God, I can't even begin to describe the look he gave me. Took the whole Red Department thing too literally, if you ask me.
I'm not the first one to come through here, that's obvious. Hope at least something got left behind. That's a really old lock. I've never seen one like it, except maybe in a museum. There we are. Not a lot of finesse, but at least I got it open. Now let's see what's inside. It's a corporate ID tag. Employees used these to buy goods using their corporate discount. I should give it a shot. No one else is using it.
Thank you for your purchase, Donovan. Your 10% employee discount has been applied. Don't forget to close your personal account this week.
All right, let's bail.
Another damn shuttle. And another group of folks that got caught, I'm guessing. Fewer and fewer people left.
Where the hell have you been? I would have gone myself if I had more than one leg. Anyway, did you find all the parts?
Here you go. Everything from the list. Hope we didn't miss anything.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. My brain's done for the day.
What are you doing? The internal components are delicate. You break one, you're marching right back out to get another.
Okay. Lucky we found all the parts. I'll get started immediately. Alex, can I get a little help, please?
As if I have a choice.
We need to secure our water supply. Park helped me clear the debris blocking the door, but the boiler's still an issue.
Relax, it's not urgent. We still got plenty of bottled water. Let's make the slacker do it when he finally wakes up.
Can I give it a shot? And you can give me some hints if I need them.
So, you're a plumber all of a sudden, huh, girl? I doubt it. Brian and I'll take a look once we're done here, but, sure. Give it a shot if you got nothing better to do.
You don't trust anyone, do you, Alex? What about Mike? Did he do things wrong too? Or just his own way?
Who told you? Matt? It's about damn time you learned to shut up. Listen, girl. Mike was a loose cannon. Dangerous for the group. You understand? I don't want his kind around here. And that's my final word on the subject. You satisfied now? Get out of my sight and let me get back to work.
Olga looks so upset. It's not easy taking care of a child, even when things are normal. I can't imagine being in her shoes. Olga, are you okay?
We wanted to warm up. The weather's been terrible lately.
How's Vera doing?
I'm not sure. I don't think she's getting any better. And I don't know what to do. She had a tough time with the cold when we were out looking for shelter.
This is bad, and I'm not sure what else we can do.
Back in the day, we just call a doctor. Can't do that now, though. I just hope she doesn't get worse. The nightmares I've been having still have me rattled. In one dream, I sat up in bed, but Vera was missing. Not with me, not in the crib. I panicked, frantically looking for her everywhere. People just stared at me like I was crazy. Who's Vera, they kept asking.
That sounds awful. Don't worry, we all know who Vera is. Hey, I know we haven't exactly talked much, but I wanted to ask you...
How did I end up in this mess? Seems like you and Matthew are in cahoots.
Sorry, if you don't want to talk about it, I get it.
Rick. That's her father's name. We met after everything happened. Ended up in the same group. He was special, you know? And yeah, we got caught up in the moment. A few days later, Rick and the boys got caught. That's how I ended up alone and pregnant. Before the incident, I was a school teacher, surrounded by kids, even though I never had any of my own. Not that I didn't want any, just didn't have my chance. Now, I don't even have a choice. I hate feeling like a burden. But I know Vera and I make things more difficult. Тяжело. Just like I know we wouldn't have survived without the group.
Don't say that, Olga. None of us thinks you're a burden.
Спасибо. Thank you. At least now we've got a roof over our heads. Maybe a little too cold and wet for a child, of course. But at least it's better than sleeping outside.
Anything I can do for you two?
I was going to ask the boys, but maybe you can take a look? Vera's crib's been squeaking. Maybe the joints need oiling.
Okay, I'll check it out. I should get going.
Sure.
An old electronic microscope. Brian likes to keep it handy. Once we realized that nanites in the water supply were what caused people to lose consciousness, we started checking the levels regularly. Found you, you little pests. Before, nanites were used for medicinal purposes. Now, it's practically as bad as poison. Claire said Matt joined the group not long before we did. On the day of the incident, he lost consciousness at home like so many others, but the robots didn't find him. I guess he was just lucky. Out like a light. I always envied people like that. Brian found this on one of the upper floors. Everyone wants to do something for Vera. Maybe having someone to look out for keeps our spirits up. There must be something I can do to keep it from creaking so loudly. They're working hard on the taser. I hope we don't have to use it. Alex and Brian are busy assembling the taser. Really busy. Better not distract them unless it's important. Alex is just in his element. Given the choice, he'd probably sleep here with all his hardware. Not right now. Knowing Alex, he'd just send me to check up on Claire or Matt or on some other tedious errand, like waiting for sunrise or something. Duct tape. It'll patch the pipes, but I'm not sure for how long. It's not a proper home without duct tape.
Emily, do you want to have a look at the boiler? Because when the guys removed the lumber, I was the first in line. This is horrible going so long without hot water. Unfortunately, it's not working. I have no idea how to fix it, and the men aren't doing a darn thing about it.
It seems like it'd be easy for them.
I know, right? But they always find something more important to do. Not showering might not bother them, but we really could use some fresh water from the well. Then we won't have to keep looking for bottled water all the time. There are no nanites here. Alex checked the samples. But I can't fix them on my own. Park would help, but he's out on a sortie.
I'm no expert, but I'm willing to try. Although the last time I tried my hand at plumbing, I flooded the neighbors below. I'll see what I can do. I could really use a little luxury myself. This thing looks ancient. It's a miracle it's still up and running. This thing's never gonna work, but I could get lucky. Figures. The pipes are riddled with holes, which is why the boiler keeps shutting down. Oh boy, looks like we could get flooded any day now. Need to find a way to patch those holes. There's nothing I can do here, not without tools. First thing is to patch any leaking pipes. No good. The pipes won't hold for long, not just using tape. Brian, the boiler room pipes are leaking. Do you have any ideas?
You don't give up, do you? Check the top of the shelves. I think I saw some rubber pipe gaskets around. Just don't forget to fasten it all with something. Make sure it's sturdy.
Not right now. Knowing Alex, he'd just send me to check up on Claire or Matt or on some other tedious errand, like waiting for sunrise or something. These are the rubber gaskets Brian mentioned earlier. Brian says these rubber gaskets can be used to fix the pipes. I don't think Alex will mind if I use this to oil the crib. I oiled the legs on the crib, so it shouldn't squeak anymore.
At least we'll all sleep better now.
I should get going.
Sure.
Here we go. Looks sturdy. Better make sure it's all properly secured. And now for the tape. Let's seal it all up nicely. All right, I patched the pipes, so let's try to equalize the water pressure. Holy, it worked! I kinda can't believe it.
What's that buzzing? Emily, did you get it working? The boiler, I mean, it's fixed.
I think so. We should try running the shower. Mothers first, of course.
No objections from me. Wow, Emily. I'm very impressed.
Well, how about that? Little Emily fixed the boiler all by herself.
Just your basic leak, big deal. The baby could have fixed that. Maybe even Matt. Stay focused, Brian. Let's wrap this up before we line up for the shower. Claire's gonna be in there for at least an hour anyway. Plenty of time to finish up. Okay, the taser is ready. It ended up being more work than we expected and frustrating. But if it works as advertised, it might still be worth making one for everybody. Think of it as a prototype, a trial version. I hope you won't have to use it, but I'm also dying to see if it works.
Looks kinda cheap. It better not fall apart in my hand.
How does it work?
The taser is effective at a distance of up to 1 meter, give or take. Theoretically, it'll fry robot circuitry like an egg. People too, most likely. So you better be careful with it.
And remember, Matt, I'm looking at you. It's not a toy. The taser's experimental. Reliability and durability aren't exactly something we've been able to test, so use it sparingly. Emergencies only, you got it?
Relax, Gramps. I know my way around a gun. So what now? You got another genius plan? Tell me I'm wrong.
I told you already. We need to find others. Survivors like us. We've been hiding out for over a year. We can't just wait for more of us to get captured.
So what are you suggesting? That we take this thing out and search for some robot brains to scramble?
Of course not. But we need to connect with others. We can't be the only ones left in the city.
We've already tried to radio other people, but the signal got traced and we almost got pinched. It's dangerous business, you know.
That was using the transmitter from inside the hideout. What about sending the signal from somewhere else? I don't know a lot about this stuff, but there has to be a way to do it undetected by robots. Just people. What do you think, Brian?
No way. It's too dangerous. We can't risk losing more people.
I don't care. Anything's better than starving. Emily's right. We can't just keep sitting on our asses waiting for a miracle.
Exactly. We live like rats, we'll die like rats. We have to find out what happened and how to fix it. I'd rather go down fighting than living in hiding. And besides, this time we're armed.
Little Emily is right. I've got an idea. SNBC, the TV studio where I used to work, get it? Robots don't watch television. So, my guess is that the building is probably empty. We could send a signal and set it to loop. So as long as we leave quickly, the cops can't find us.
Are you out of your mind? You're actually gonna risk crossing half the city. What if something happens? You think you'll be able to outrun them all?
Of course not, Alex. I'm an old man. No kids. Sarah's gone for a long time now. What do I have to lose? If we can help the younger folks, it's our duty to try.
Right. Brian, we know we can't do this without you. You worked in the studio, you know the layout. We have to go together.
That's what I'm talking about. It's high time this old man stretched his legs.
There's no way you're going. You thrill seekers and adrenaline junkies, you're gonna get us all killed. Don't you see what it's like out there? How many people do we have to lose for you to wise up?
Will you please stop shouting?
Alex, I'm going anyway. Even if I have to go alone.
You're not going alone, and that's final.
Matt?
God damn it. Fine. But only 'cause I like you.
Ah, to hell with you. Guess Emily's the new sheriff in town then, huh? When the damn cops scoop everybody up, don't come crying to me. That's it. I'm going to bed.
We're all turning in. Rest up and prepare yourselves. We leave at sunrise.